Hey guys, so for today's video I'm going to be doing a summer makeup routine, and this is what I would wear if I was like going out of the house and didn't just want to wear like no makeup. So this is very minimal makeup for when you have a tan and you're looking better, you know. So if you want to see how I get this minimal makeup look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so to start off my makeup routine, I'm going to make sure that my lips are hydrated. So I'm going to use the Aqua 4 healing treatment, and this is good for many different things. So I like to apply this pretty heavily because I just take it off afterwards. So if I get it on there really thick, it'll go into my skin more. And then I use the Mario Badescu Skincare Facial Spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. And I just use this to kind of wake up my skin. And then to prime my face, I'm going to be using the Professional Pearl Primer because we're not using a ton of makeup. I want to make sure that my skin is as flawless as possible. So I like to apply it like right on the sides of my nose where my pores are, as well as my forehead. Okay, so to start off, I like using my Clinique Broad Spectrum Sheer City Block face protector. And this just gives you like a very minimal amount of coverage with giving you the sunscreen that you need. So I just take my dampened Real Technique sponge and just blend that into my face, and it'll just give you a little bit of color, especially in the beginning of summer when you're just starting to get tan. It'll give you even more color. So just be careful with that in case you have to blend it down your neck, but you can shear it out. So school's finally over and I can finally start regularly uploading again, so I'm super excited. So you guys will have to let me know what kind of videos I should do so I can do your requests, because I would love to do something that you guys would want me to do. So next I'm going to cream contour. You don't have to do this step, but I like doing it just to add some more bronze to my face and definition, because you're not getting a lot of definition with a very light minimal makeup look. I personally do not recommend using a contouring stick underneath your chin because I feel like you get a harsh line from it no matter how much you use, because I've tried several times to really blend it out and nothing really works. So again, I'm using this sponge, and because I used the sunscreen tinted moisturizer stuff on it already, it'll kind of diffuse the product so it'll be more natural. And you want to make sure you're blending this up because you want your cheekbones to rise and not sag. And then you just want to blend the bronzer on your forehead into your hairline. And on the tip of your nose. And then you can use the excess on your jawline. For eyeshadow, I like just taking this bronzer and just putting it in my crease and blending that out. You can blend it out with a brush if you want more coverage, but I just like the nice amount that this gives because it makes me look even more tan. And then I like taking a little bit of the bronzer on the back of my hand and then taking the sponge and dipping into it, and that's how I like to contour my nose. Just a little bit so it's not too harsh, because we want everything to be pretty natural. And the brush that I use to define everything is the EcoTools Precision Concealer Brush. Works really well for getting nice sharp angles to your makeup. And now I'm going to be using my Coty Airspun powder, and I'm going to be using the EcoTools Multitasking Powder Brush. And just lightly applying a layer of this on your face, because that sunscreen stuff tends to get really oily and you don't want to look too dewy in the areas that are not meant to be highlighting spots. And then I'm just going to take a little bit on my Real Technique sponge and just go right underneath that line. So that's what you can do if you accidentally drag down some of your contour. You can just go right underneath of it with some powder, and it'll lighten up the color so you can't even tell that you did that. And because you're wearing minimal makeup, you want to really rosy up your cheeks with some blush. I'm using the Milani Baked Blush in the shade 05 Luminoso. The brush that I always do my blush with is, it's a Morphe brush. I'm not really sure what the name is, but it kind of has an angle to it. It's pretty fluffy. So I like to just put a lot of blush on, and then I can blend it out if I want to with my Real Technique sponge. So that just kind of gives you a little bit of a healthy glow. And then I like to blend out this powder because I don't want to look super powdery or anything. And now we move on to eyebrows. For my eyebrows, I don't usually like doing anything in the summer because I feel like they come off anyways with sweating. So I just like using this Essence Lash and Brow Gel Mascara. It was like $3. And then you can just style your brows however you want to. I don't really like to do much to them, just kind of comb through them a couple times. And yeah, it'd be nicer if I had thicker eyebrows, that would be nice, but I don't. And then I'm going to be using my eyelash curler. And the reason I curl them twice is once for lift and twice for staying power. I feel like if you curl them more than once, that they will stay longer, so that's why I do them like that. And now for mascara, I'm going to be using the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. This is a really good mascara, but in the summertime I would prefer to use a waterproof mascara, especially because you're going to be sweating a lot, but I don't have one on me. And I also don't like using them just because of the fact that they are harsher to get off, so it's harder to on your lashes. Next, I'm going to be using my e.l.f. lip scrub in the flavor Sweet Cherry. And this will just kind of take off the buildup of chapstick as well, or Aquaphor. Once you have that off, your lips should be pretty smooth and moisturized. And then I just like going into my e.l.f. lip tint in Grapefruit. And this is really great for summertime because it lasts pretty long and it's just kind of like a chapstick. You don't really feel it and it's pretty natural. And lastly, for my makeup routine is highlighter, because in the summertime you want to be glowy, so you need highlighter. And for highlighter today, I'm going to be using the Hashtag Blessed highlighter from the Too Faced Best Year Ever 2018 palette. It was a limited edition highlighter palette, eyeshadow palette, but I'm sure you could find a highlighter similar to it. I'm just going to be using this brush again to apply it to my nose. Okay guys, so this is the finished makeup look. It could literally take you 5 minutes if you weren't talking like I was. So yeah, this is really nice, beachy, summery. Should stay on because of the powder that you set it with. So I'd really recommend this makeup look if you just wanted to go light for the summertime. If you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up so I can keep posting more videos for you guys, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye guys.